Good morning and welcome back to my makeshift studio. I do hope you've been checking in from time to time to see if there's been a new episode uploaded. And I do apologise for this long delay. But I think you'll forgive me when you see this new episode. Jonathan Tse's Portrait of an Australian. This is one of the most important books to be added to the genre of artist books in Australia in the last 30 years. Jonathan put so much planning and thought into making Portrait of an Australian. His father had been sponsored for a job here, and the Tse family migrated to Australia from Hong Kong in 1975. When Jonathan was just 6 years old and his brother 5. At first he thought he'd make a picture album because his mother had given him a box of photographs and she had kept old school books. So there was an old exercise book from his first year at school here, learning the ABC. That was at the Junction Park School, where there were Greek, Italian and Lebanese kids. But the Tse kids were the first Chinese. He started to map out, making his artist book, the rise of a populist, right-wing politician, Pauline Hanson. She appealed to the populist vote by disparaging our Aboriginal population and claiming that Australia was being overrun by Asians. Now this may have changed Jonathan's planning from making a picture book to producing this absolutely wonderful, it's like a biography of what it is to be an Aussie. It's such an important book. It takes in so many things. It very subtly discusses not only what it is to be an Aussie, but he approaches those ever-present problems in our society. Racism, which you will see here in this is one of the pages from the book, where you'll see I think it's a report in the Australian newspaper, and it's a debate that sparks the rise of racism. So as the title of, instead of passport, which is on an original or on a real Australian passport, you have passport written across the front. But Jonathan has put immigrant. So it also discusses that all-important problematic debate in Australia of migration to our country. And now from the director's chair. I hope I've been forgiven for the long delay between episodes. And this was just the first part of Jonathan Tse's Portrait of an Australian. Keep an eye out for part 2, coming soon.